This sports bra is so old. It's about 6 years old, so it ain't doing much holding. Amy, tap the like button for Auntie, please. Oh, Queen, thank you. Hi, user.
My relationship with food is healthy.
Hi, crazy, sexy, cool. How are you? We're finishing up a little bit of about 3 minutes of just meditation, just relaxing our body. One of the things that really will help with your weight loss is going to be being able to control your emotions and sit comfortably in silence and the ability to self-soothe. The way you can do that is to reprogram your thinking and the way you process your mindset around eating and not eating and what healthy means. And you can do that through exactly what we're doing. So welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Terry. Hi, the real Kay. Hi, Kay. Hi, Angela. How are you?
Each step I take is a trial.
And you can get the full YouTube videos of the weight loss meditation on my YouTube channel at Coach Kenya Elliott. Hold on. There we go. My mic got cut off over here on the other one. Thank you for being here. Just about maybe, so glad to hear you're doing well. Maybe about, let's say, about 60 more seconds of sitting, and then we'll go into our reading. I'm so glad you're all here. Please come on in, relax. I've been doing this for 10 years. If I can't teach you how to do nothing else but help you control your emotions and how to regulate them so you don't get so anxious and binge eat, or stress eat, or stress restrict, or binge restrict. Did you know people go on binges of restricting? So one of the things that helps that is really changing how the mind processes such situations and how it processes your emotional responses. Because for many of us, food is connected to our emotional responses. So we can retrain that through weight loss meditation. So I have about 5 or 6 free videos that you can use. Some are guided, some are quiet, that will start to help you work on that. And it'll help you build that emotional sobriety that you need to help sustain and prevent those habits that tend to come up when we're not feeling comfortable in our own skin. Okay.
I nurture my body with wholesome nourishment. I
nurture my body with wholesome nourishment.
I nurture my body with wholesome nourishment.
All right, we are on August 14th. We made it, y'all. Welcome in Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. We're so glad you're here. Thank you for rocking with us. 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 For rocking with us. For rocking with us.
In charge of my choices. Food serves
so glad to have you here.
Nourishment, not my rule.
All right. It told me to pin for viewers to contact me. I've never seen that before. Okay, sure. All right, we're going to head on over to August the 14th, okay? Thank you so much for tapping the like button. I appreciate it. I know you don't have to. I totally understand it and I get it. Hi, Nisi. Hi, Quiz. How are you?
4 and release for 6. 1.
Hi, MK. How are you? Thank you so much for the likes and the love and the taps up above. Thank you so much. Let's see. Put on some glasses so that we can actually see what we're reading. And they're actually really dirty, especially this side. Let me see if I rub them on something, if it'll at least get us halfway near the possibility to be able to see. Okay, it's a little better.
And blessed
Okay.
day. May all your cravings
Float away. All right, again, you can actually get that weight loss meditation and about 4 other versions of it on my YouTube channel at Coach Kenya Elliott. My name is Kenya. If you just came in, I lost over 479 pounds naturally about 10 years ago, and I've been helping people all across the country since then find ways to deal with the behaviors and the mindset that comes with keeping the weight off. I'm more like a maintenance and sustainability coach. I'm not really a health coach because I don't teach any form of dieting or restricting, and all of our workouts are based at home. So with that being said, thank you so much for being here. What you see is what you get. I've been doing this thing for a while, so I just kind of naturally flow with it. So if you have questions, be sure to drop them in the chat. If you're not following me, I don't have a problem following back. You just let me know that you did it, and I will do the same. This is my backup page. My first page is at Coach Kenya Elliott. This is at Coach Kenya Elliott 2.0. This is Kenya Lachelle 2.0, and my other page is Kenya Lachelle Elliott 2.0. This is Kenya Lachelle. Yeah. This is Kenya Lachelle Elliott 2.0. My other page is Kenya Lachelle Elliott 2.0. Okay, so that is the big page. However, we are building a new community over here. So if you are over here and you're new and you're just now following me, thank you so much for contributing to being a ground member. We've officially hit 500 followers. That is what's up. You guys did it, not me. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you. I'm very grateful. Let's see here. Let's give it a little cheer, because how can we not, right? Like we gotta, oh, well, yeah. Well, I didn't mean to switch that over, so let me fix that first. I wanted to do the cheer. Look at me messing with the church's money. I wanted to do the, hold on, let me focus and get this right. Give me a second. Let me do this right. Because if I talk, I already messed it up. So if I get to talking, I can't focus. Okay. So here, I just had to grab another photo. So bam. Boom. There we go. There we go. Bam. Okay. Hi, Faith. How are you? Hi, Nancy. Here we go. Are we ready? Did we hit our goal of our likes? It was only 1,000. I think we did it. And we are going to start off with Melanie Beatty, August 14th. Remember, David Komalafi is actually in New Jersey, and I have some photos of the pages, but they're on the phone that we're on. How are you doing, Faith? It's so good to see you. I think, have you been here before? Are you? No, maybe not. I'm sorry if I mistaked you for someone else. Thank you, Queen. Hi, Linda. Hi, Dorothy. All right, August the 14th, Melanie Beatty is one of my favorite authors. I had to order a new book because the version of this book that was gifted to me is falling apart, and I've been traveling with it back and forth, and I had to buy a new book because this has to stay here and that one has to stay where it's at because it can't live much longer. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how amazing this book is in terms of just really, truly helping you with your mindset, looking at things through a different lens, through a different view to help you grow and become a better version of yourself. No, well, welcome in, beautiful, and I'm so glad to have you here. And I apologize for mistaking you. August 14th says, value the simple task of life. Welcome in, Katie. Simple tasks can take us back to the rhythm, the way way of life we're seeking. How often do we think we don't want to be bothered with laundry, bills, dishes, the lawn? We have other things to do, more important tasks to accomplish on this journey we're on. But doing the ordinary tasks doesn't take us away from the rhythm we're seeking. They don't take us away from life's magic. These tasks are the rhythm. They are the magic. The simple tasks are important, not just because they need to be done. The simple tasks are the microorganism, the microcosm of how we live, or how our lives work. They keep us grounded in reality. They remind us of what's real. They show us how life works. They will lead us into the way of the life we're seeking if we approach them the right way. Do the laundry. Do the dishes, pay your bills, rake the leaves, do the task with respect. Restore and maintain order around you, and you'll feel order in your soul. Create beauty around you, and you'll feel beauty in your soul. the magic will return. The simple task will lead you back to it. And that's so powerful, because check this out. What's interesting is that if you want to know if you're struggling or going through it, look at your closet, your car, or your kitchen sink, or your laundry basket. And it'll tell you if you're going in or out of a mood or struggle. What's the name of the book again? Oh my gosh, sure. It's going to be Melanie Beattie. I'll hold that up for a second so you guys can see that pretty good. It's going to be Melanie Beattie. And it's only $9.99 on Amazon. And also, if you click the link up above and go to the link to me at www.whatifirise, it'll actually give you the direct referral link. So I don't know if my mod is in here. Maybe she can drop the What If I Rise website where you can get the link to me, or maybe she can go get the link to me off the What If I Rise website and bring it back. Yes, it's my favorite. TR, welcome in, baby. Thank you so much for being here. I had to buy a new one, guys. It couldn't make it if I had to put that back, because what happens is I travel with them in my bag, and I have to take them in and out of my backpack when I'm traveling, because they're usually blocking some stuff. And so guess what? It couldn't make it. So we got a new one. So I'm not just encouraging you to order something. I don't get any kind of benefit from it unless you use the link that I just talked about. But normally I just tell you to go to Amazon and grab it. The other book is David Komalafi. And like I said, I don't have that one with me, and my phone has the other one. And I don't think I can read it and you'll be able to hear me or see me. And so I don't want to mess up the live, and I do want to stay on time. And I apologize about that. So maybe what I'll do is post the David Komalafi for day 225 from my phone, so that you have it in a video with sound, so that you can get that too immediately following the live. You'll get it. Thank you so much, sister. I appreciate you. And then that way you'll have David Komalafi too. I wonder if I could, let me see if I can move. You know what? Guess what I think I know how to do? Wait a minute. Guess what? Hold on, we gotta find day 225. Let me get close to the phone because I can't see good. I think 225 is right here. Look at that. Now, I ain't trying to say I'm getting fancy with this app or nothing. Welcome in, K-Stein. And Ivaya, I think I said it yesterday, Ivaya. Welcome in, you guys. Thank you so much for returning back. You were here yesterday. Listen, look what I just did. You know, well, y'all need to be here. Y'all know, oh, Granny done over here and done used the effects, baby. And we done went and found day 225. Look at us do a good job. Okay, now, if you're on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook, you can't see the magic of what's happening. Okay? And I'm sorry. But you are going to get to hear the magic of the reading. So rest assured, we shall push forward. All right, here we go. Today says, day 225, it is written, be kindly affectionate to one another with brotherly love, in honor given preference to one another. Romans 12:10. The principle says, love each other with genuine affection and take delight in honoring each other. New Living Translation. Prayer. I take delight in honoring God and others in Jesus' name. Prayer 2. Oh Lord God, give me genuine affection in Jesus' name. How many times have you met somebody and you could tell they was giving you fake love? Let me plug up the laptop, y'all. We got so many chargers, we should never die again. How many times have you met someone and they were women of God, but you could tell that their affection towards you wasn't really real, it wasn't authentic, you could feel it. You could feel that they weren't giving you their best self. They were giving you a version of themselves, and you could tell. And because of that, it turned you off. And so now when you deal with that person, you can't really deal with them in the right manner because of that experience. Can anybody relate? I can relate to it. I've been there. Sometimes people are very judgmental. They are, and they don't realize that it causes them to be offish in their welcomeness. All right, you understand what I'm saying? It makes you feel what I'm saying. But one of the best things that we can do is lead with affection. Lead with affection. So no matter what they deliver, you always deliver a solid version of who you are. Thank you, Mona, for getting your heart me. I appreciate it. Hi, Alexandria. How are you, beautiful? Eyes roll and frowns. Yep. Yep. Like you can't see them judging you. Like just because you don't say it out loud, your facial expression is a form of judgment. That's why I always say we bless God and it is well. Because sometimes it's not meant for us to figure it out, say something about it, or speak on it. Sometimes the only thing you can say is, it is well. Because it's really for God. Because it can be something so strange and so unique that the only person you can give it to is a higher power. You know, right, true, Queen. Like Queen said, true. Eyes rolling and everything, Terry, period. And it's like sometimes you feel like, the more people you meet, and the more met people from all over the country, you learn that certain things are universal, that certain things have this sense of nasty universalness about it. You notice, like, you notice these hierarchies of judgment that exist in these spaces where it's supposed to be safe and non-judgmental. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? So someone like me who used to weigh 592 pounds, some of those spaces would have judged me and called me lazy and fat, never given me any credit for the fact that I actually have a chronic illness that causes some of the symptoms that I was having. Not the eating part, but the swelling, the heart attacks and strokes were agitated by my eating habits. But those things actually happen to the people that live with my disease. So I can still be 170 and have suffered the same thing to a certain extent. So I still take responsibility that is only to a certain extent, right? Do you understand what I'm saying? Just tap the like button if we're on the same page. Drop it in the comment. Let me check the comments if we got any comments. Just to see if we're on the same page, or on the same thing, to the same page. Mona said yes. Okay, so now what I'm noticing is I'm learning that if I just go into a space with my eyes wide open and my heart wide open and keep God first, that no matter what else happens, I can remember that God is doing it. I'm not. And I know that sounds like, oh, it's so godly. But what I mean back, some of y'all call it energy. I'm going to call it God. You say, I'm going to let the energy do what the energy's doing. I'm going to let God do what God's doing. I'm gonna do what God is doing. Well, I'm gonna let God do what He's doing. I'm not gonna try to intercede, because maybe the lesson is me learning to let go and let God. And maybe that's the lesson that many of you need to hear on tonight. Maybe what you're dealing with right now in your life, the situation you're going through right now in your life, maybe the lesson that you need to grab a hold of is to let go and let God. And one of the things I've been doing lately is I've been sharing with people the power of a program called Al-Anon, and how it's truly changed and saved my life and given me a sense of freedom and a sense of understanding into myself and to the others